Angola, a vast and resource-rich country on Africa's west coast, has a long and complex history, shaped by ancient kingdoms, colonial rule, and a prolonged struggle for independence. For centuries, before European contact, Angola was home to powerful African kingdoms, including the Kingdom of Kongo, Ndongo, and Lunda. These societies had organized political systems, advanced trade networks, and rich cultural traditions. The Kingdom of Kongo, for example, controlled vast territories and maintained diplomatic relations with Portugal. In 1482, Portuguese explorers, led by Diogo Cao, arrived on Angola's shores, initiating centuries of European influence. By the late 16th century, Portugal had established a stronghold, particularly in Luanda, which became a key hub for the transatlantic slave trade. Over the next 300 years, millions of Africans were captured and sent to Brazil and other parts of the Americas. This devastating trade disrupted local societies and reshaped Angola's demographics. By the 19th century, the demand for enslaved people declined, and Portugal shifted its focus to direct colonial rule. Angola officially became a Portuguese colony in 1885 during the scramble for Africa. Forced labor, racial segregation, and economic exploitation defined this period, with Portugal extracting natural resources while suppressing African rights and identities. By the 1950s and 60s, inspired by independence movements across Africa, Angolan nationalists began to fight for liberation. Three major groups emerged: the Popular Movement for the Liberation of Angola, MPLA, the National Union for the Total Independence of Angola, UNITA, the National Front for the Liberation of Angola, FNLA. These groups fought against Portuguese rule, leading to the Angolan War of Independence, 1961 to 1975. After years of armed resistance and political pressure, Angola finally gained independence on November 11, 1975. However, freedom was short-lived as the country plunged into a brutal civil war. The Angolan Civil War, 1975 to 2002, was fueled by Cold War rivalries. The MPLA, backed by the Soviet Union and Cuba, clashed with UNITA, which received support from the US and South Africa. The war devastated Angola, killing hundreds of thousands and displacing millions. Peace was only achieved in 2002, after the death of UNITA leader Jonas Savimbi. Since then, Angola has worked to rebuild. It has become one of Africa's largest oil producers, though economic inequality remains a challenge. Despite past struggles, Angola's rich cultural heritage, from its traditional music and dance to its diverse ethnic groups, remains a source of national pride. Today, Angola is shaping a new future, one defined by resilience, modernization, and hope.